What are the best practices for posting on social media? When it comes to posting on social media as a brand, there are a few best practices you can keep in mind to do it right. First of all, you have to keep your target audience in mind. So who's your target audience? Where do they hang out? On what platforms? How do they talk? What verbiage do they use? What do they care about? For example, I work with two candle brands. One of them is a Southern US, very homey, apple pie, y'all type of candle and people. The other one is the avocado yoga smoothie, Vancouver, Seattle, LA type of candle and type of people. So when we are creating social media content for them, although both audiences want candles and like candles, it could also be for the same reasons that they like candles and want candles, we don't talk to them the same way because they don't always care about the same things and they don't shop with these different candle companies for the same reasons. You also have to keep the platform in mind. So yes, you can absolutely repurpose content for different platforms because having one piece of content that you work super hard on, like a video, a webinar, or a photo shoot, it would be a waste to just use it on one platform. I understand that. However, if you have tried to use the exact same video, for instance, in format and style, in captions on TikTok and Instagram, and it performs really well on one platform and then it flops on the other platform, the reason why is because you haven't kept the platform in mind. So that could be that you haven't kept in mind the platform specs. So for instance, on TikTok, you would want to add maybe a stitch to that, or maybe you want to add some trending music. You want to have a trend that is currently trending, is not too late. On TikTok, there's also a lot of inside jokes, like a million inside jokes that all TikTokers kind of know. On Instagram, there aren't a lot of TikTok jokes. So if you're taking a TikTok video, for instance, out of context, and you're placing it on Instagram, and you're using the same captions, there's a chance it's not going to work on Instagram. You can use the same video, but keep the platform in mind, adjust it a little bit so that it reflects the audience that is active on that specific platform. Social media is also not a from me to you approach. Even if you're a company, even if you're a big company, social media is community building. So as a company, you have to make your audience feel like they are part of a community. Join the conversation and let your audience join the conversation. You also have to keep an eclectic collection of content in mind. So if you're just doing promotion, people are just going to tune out of that. So inform, entertain, yes, promote, but give, and just take a little bit. I usually create content for our brands that looks like 70% entertaining and education, and 30% at most is promotion on the products and on their services. And also have a strategy in mind. Social media is not just posting some posts, some quotes, some products on Instagram or Pinterest or Facebook. Yes, it was that when I started doing this job in 2016. It's not that anymore. Social media needs to have a strategy that has to be aligned with every other area of marketing in your brand. When I create my social media strategy, I create it at the very least quarterly, if not annually. So look at a high level what you want to achieve with your social media marketing in 12 months, and then reverse engineer it for every quarter and then every month. And you should definitely have content line up for your social media channels at least a month in advance as a brand. Otherwise, you're just going to constantly feel left behind. You're not going to be able to come up with the right captions and posts and trends because you're going to be scrambling to post. Have a strategy in mind for at least a quarter and create your content at least a month in advance.